Hi everyone, my name is Narek, Sirakanyan. I'm the president and the founder of Sessia, and with me is our head of our project, Denis Kapraov. So today, thank you for coming because we're always very excited to meet our community, to meet people who wants to understand our project more and more, and who really wants to support us, and we're very happy to see the blockchain community here as well with us. So today we're 1 hour. We'll try to explain you in a super simple words about our product. Even for the last, I don't know, few months, every time I have meetings with different type of people, I try to explain, and after half an hour we start to understand, because for the last 3 years we've built so much, and it's sometimes challenging to explain in a very simple and easy way what our product is about. But today, and plus because of technologies, we can demonstrate it for you. You will see it, you'll really experience it, and see what we've done for you, that you will be able to use, and it's already live. So we have prepared a short introduction about myself. I studied in 5 countries. I was in Russia, in England, in Cyprus, in Canada, and US. And after, of course, I was in corporate finance, and lots of guys in corporate finance always want to go to IB to do investment banking. So it was also something I wanted to do. So I got accepted to London office of Credit Suisse, one of the largest Switzerland investment banking. So I was working there for almost 3 years. And then during that work time, I had some transactions with Russian companies, huge corporations, and I have met one of probably it's the largest Russian nuclear company. It's called Rosatom. So they offered me a job to move back from London to Moscow to run the international mining division. So I was 23 years old. I was quite young. I had maybe in thousands people working in the department. So I was working there for a few years. It was very good experience to see how government works, when you're responsible and you're working on that level. And then, of course, at some point, I realized I want to also build my own businesses. I want to build my own fund. So I created investment company, and I put my own money, and the company name is called Freedom Group. So it's a Hong Kong registered company, and I started putting family assets under that, so it's like under that Hong Kong entity, right? And then one of the companies I started working on, it's called Binghan. So I started thinking, how could I improve a company building, in other words, technology for it, right? So the mandate for the fund was we invest in companies and we buy companies, so we start companies only if we believe, if we highly integrate or we highly invest in technologies, the company inside the fund can succeed in terms of it would have crazy cost synergies or huge revenue synergies. So that was the plan. And we began building for the companies we already had in the company, in the investment company, IT technology. And we called that product Sessia. So originally, Seshu was targeted for our own companies to help my own businesses. And starting 2017, even the product was just getting started, but my other businesses, we have actual clients, real turnovers, and not only in one country, right? We have it in about 15 countries. So we started telling our clients, guys, now you do not have back office anymore. Everything is going to be in mobile. Of course, in the beginning, we had lots of issues, lots of problems. But again, when you have real users and you fix bugs very fast, gives you a huge competitive advantage. So at some point, our product starts developing and developing. It really helped my businesses. And none of my businesses have even one single IT programmer working there, because everything is done by Sessia. And then we even started another company in the coffee industry. It's a startup. So because of Sessia, it took 1 month to start the company. And because of Sessia, its revenues doubled every 6 months. And even today, it's about only the coffee business can be evaluated around $10 million US, right? And huge contribution to its success was, again, because of Seshu. Now, all my businesses within Freedom Group are all using Sessia. All my businesses in Freedom Group, they depend on Sessia, right? When I realized it helped me so much, and it helped me so much in very different phases of a businesses. Some of them were the mature businesses, some of them startups. So I decided, with a team, why to not give it to everyone else? Why to not just make it free, and we would give Sessia to everyone, globally. And when we start thinking, okay, we start building it in a way so any business who has no experience in any IT, any business who has like huge technical debt because they don't invest money on IT, they don't have time for it, or they don't have money for it, how can we help with especially small and medium-sized businesses? Of course, big businesses can also use Sessia, it would help them as well, but our main focus, what we really wanted to do, is to deal and give a chance and competitive advantage to the small and medium-sized businesses. And meanwhile, of course, always blockchain community, the crypto community, everything was like, 2017, 2018 was going crazy. So we didn't understand very well how it all works. And now we understand it very well. But meanwhile, once I understood how cryptocurrencies can help our project in terms of scaling, and I'll show you how it really helps us. It just blew our mind, and right away we saw a clear picture, the next phase of development of Seshu project. And now I'm going to show you the phase that we getting to it. It's the main project that I'm focused now, and it's it's like a baby that you're growing. It's the most exciting project out of all my businesses. I believe Sessia is the most scalable project, which is the highest chance. So let's go to the actual product. I want to show you how it really works. So we have two mobile apps. So one is Sessia for Business, which is on the left-hand side. You can see the logo. It's in white, and it always says Sessia for Business. And on the right-hand side, you can see Sessia for Users. So business downloads Sessia for Business. User downloads just normal Sessia. So the first thing it does, I'm going to show you on my mobile app, and you can download it right now. You can use it, you can play with it, and oops. So you can see my screen now, right? So let's say you can see on my screen on the bottom, I have like Sessia Users version, and on the right-hand side, that's the logo for Sessia for Business, right? Like you can see a QR code. So I'm registering my new business. Imagine I'm a new business. Let's say I'm a flower store. I am selling flowers, for example, right? And sometimes I can sell flowers in my physical store. Let's say I'm an offline retail flower store. And I'll show you how we can help anyone to succeed very fast. So I'm registering. I put my US number. I go next. I confirm. Now, like standard registration, nothing special here. So now I'm getting my password. It comes in. It automatically puts it in and would go in. No, let me see, check here, the password, 6941, 6941, 6941, okay, so we go in. So now I put skip, and now as a business, I need to set up my business, right? So first thing, I would put from a gallery, I put a picture. Let's say my business flower name is Elita Flowers, so okay, I confirm. So you see my logo, I put the name of business, let me put it nicely, Elita Flowers. Then I have to put my legal name. Let's say the legal name of my business entity is Elita LLC, for example, right? So then the number, when I put the city, let's say my business is in New York. New York, yeah, we have New York. After I go, I put my email of my business, let's say Elita, for example, I'll put the test one, test.com, and when .com. When we put a website, let's say I have a website, Elita, for example, I just put Elita.com. So now I confirm. So my business is now registered in Sessia, right? I'm registered, my flower store. Now, the next thing we are asking any business to do is like, we're asking, look, you're getting this mobile app for which we have already spent like few $1 million, right? Almost $5 million was spent on salaries like and rent for the last 3 years just to build it. And imagine a flower store whose business to set up maybe cost, I don't know, $50,000 US, I don't know, maybe $100,000 US, would never be able ever to afford himself to build his own mobile app, right? Because like, I mean, these things are expensive. So we have already built it and we're giving them for free. So the flower store, Elite Flowers, so we're asking, we're telling you, look, set up your cashback loyalty program, because Sessia is also, one of the Sessia's key features is a loyalty program. So we're saying, pay your customers 10%. You already have, like, I don't know, let's say 10 customers who comes every day and buys some flowers from you, right? So just pay them 10% cashback, they'll be super happy, they'll be more loyal, but I'll show you the best part of it, what's gonna happen next, right? How your business is gonna get advertised. Next thing, you need to set up your loyalty program. Let's say, not loyalty, the kickback program. So let's say I put kickback also 10%. I'll explain you later how kickback works. And now I can decide how many levels of kickback and recommendation my business I'm ready to pay. Let's say we go to one level to make it a bit more simple now. So just one level. Okay, so now my loyalty program is ready. And I need to have kicks. It's the name of our tokens. We call them kicks from the word of kickback, right? So in order to start using, you need to have to give out your bonuses. You need kind of to have, you need to top up your account, in other words. So it's very simple. There's many ways how a business can top up their account. They can wire money to our bank account. They can just send us cryptocurrency. Or one of the options, they can just come here and buy in the store. Let's say I'm going to the store with my corporate debit card or credit card, doesn't matter. So let's say I want to buy 100 kicks. 100. So the price of one kick, now it's fixed, is $1.5, right? Once it's trading on exchange, it would be a market price. But as of now, all the users who have kicks, the fixed price is $1.5 per kicks. Okay, so this is my bill. I'm going to complete my order. Let's see, what's next? Okay, so it's asking my bank details. My card, it's already here integrated, so I go pay. Okay, bye-bye, 150 bucks. Next one. So now my account should be topped up. Okay, it says successfully processed. So now in my account, I'm supposed to have, let's see.
Profile.
Okay, I go to profile.
It's okay.
Okay, here.
Profile.
It's asking me to fill out my profile of a user. Who is the user? Because when I registered, it was the page of, what's the name? It was a page of a business. Now, a business, they have many employees, right, who is allowed to use Sessia. So here I just put, let's say, my name, Narek, because I'm using Sessia for business. Okay, Narek Sirakanyan, I put my name. Let's say I put my picture as an employee, right, of, let's say I do my picture. 1 second. My picture, good. Let's see, good picture. Yeah, we move it here. Nice. My date of birth. I'll put my date of birth. Maybe you'll send me flowers on my birthday. 1987. Okay, mail, New York. Fine, save. So now we know. So the business Elite Flowers now has its own mobile app. They did it in like less than, I don't know, a few minutes, and it's absolutely for free. And now we see how much kicks we have. Oh, because I bought for 150 bucks, I have 100 kicks. You see, it's already, if I want to top up more, I come here, I can top up more. So now you can see that I have money, so I'm ready, and I've set up my loyalty program. It's already here. And now, next step, we need to set up our store. So because I need to sell my flowers, right? So imagine you have instant like e-shop constructor in your mobile app. How easy. So now I'm going to show how I'm building my store. I come here, I click on the store button. You see I already have a profile, Elite Flowers. I click on it, and now it asks me start building your store. Let's say I put a flower. No, I put a category. Category. Okay, let's save some time. We'll go to product right away. We'll go to goods. So goods. So I'm going to goods. Let's say the title, we have rose, red rose. Let's put red rose, short title, red, I don't know. Just some businesses might need it, RR, I don't know. How much would put the price of rose? Let's make it expensive roses, maybe, I don't know, $100. Okay, roses would be one piece $100, for example. No, 3 pieces $100. No, 1 piece $100. Description: the best rose in New York, the best rose in NY. So I just put my own description. Visibility: who can see it, or we also can track how many roses you have. So once it's out of your stock, it disappears from your marketplace. So let's say I put it's available, and now I need to take a picture of the roses. So look, I'll ask our Sessia. Sessia will come. We invited our favorite Sessia, who is always helping us. So you can see her. So now, yeah, lower. Our Sessia is very tall. Okay, we'll take a picture of the roses, right, for example. Okay, so we have a picture of the roses. Okay, thank you. Oh, so you can see it's here. I'll make it a bit nicer, smaller, like this. So for example, right, you take a picture, or you can upload it from your gallery, your decision. So I click save. What happens? In the marketplace, the roses appear right away. I can add description, I can write, you have this button, you can change it if you want. You can, now let's put one more flowers. We bought one more flowers. It's like Narcissus, we put the flower, short title NS, price, how much for this? Let's do $50. Description, beautiful, beautiful flowers. Okay, available, and we take a picture also, take a picture, like this, okay. So, okay, we save. We have the flowers. Okay, good. And we save, right? So we instantly, my products appear in the marketplace. So imagine, like you can see on the slides, if you switch 1 second to the slides, we have an example of a coffee shop. The coffee shop is building, you can see, like they take a picture of a menu, or they upload professional pictures. It's very decision, right? But they quickly can build all the products here very simply and very easily, and it's right away appears in the marketplace, and it takes us in the office just a few minutes or few hours to check it and approve it, and right away it appears in the marketplace, and all your clients can already use it. So now we have a store. So I have a store, I've set it up. What else I have? I have my report. You can see this is my report page, but I have no sales yet, so it's empty, but all the businesses in the mobile app can see all their business reports, what's going on. What else I have interesting? I have a button stuff. I can allocate the different rights to different employees. Like I can say it's cashier, it's editor, because they give out cashback system. So now let me explain you how the cashback system works. Offline, right? Oops. Yeah, no, first one, let's build the user version. So now I showed you how business registers Sessia, right? Now let's see, Dennis will register a user version.
You can do it because see it.
On mine? No, let's do on yours so we can scan it after. Yeah.
Okay, I'm already do it, and so what we can see here, it's marketplace, for example.
Не, давай так. Вы register. No, first one. А ты можешь делать, чтобы с нуля? Okay, let's do on mine, because mine is connected to you. Okay, so I'm showing you how I'm using user version, right? So let's go to user version. I go user version. I expect password should come. It's coming. Okay, it got in itself. Okay, so this is the user version, right? I set up a user version. So I already have it. And let's say if I want to change, I can come in my profile. I can change my picture. I can change the language. You can see we have all these languages already, right, in the user version. And we have many, many other functions. So let's say I'm going to the store, because I'm going to the store. Let's look. This is the businesses we already have. Let's find that store. This one, Elite Flowers, you see? It's already appeared in the marketplace. I click on it, and now we see these flowers. Let's say now I want to buy flowers for $100. with red roses, complete and pay, right? I complete and pay. I can set up if I want to delivery. It's easy, so my flowers can be already delivered from here, but or we can do a local pickup. It's one of options. So it's very easy. You can already pay here using like debit card or credit card. If the business have its own payment merchant account, the money can go directly to the business. So we just integrate their merchant account with our Sessia, and they can get. If they don't have, we provide them a crypto merchant account. So it means if they're ready to accept crypto, it's their decision and their choice. A user, me as a client, I can pay using crypto and they would get crypto. Or let's say a different case. Let's say I physically walk to this flower store. I just physically come myself, and now I'm buying these flowers. So the flower lady, she is selling me the flowers. So I'll show you how the cashback loyalty program works and how the kicks are automatically. So now I'm going back to business version, right? Let's say Dennis is a client. I am a business. So I am opening first thing is my scanner. So we call it smart scanner as a business. So look, I'm scanning the ID QR code of the client. So this is how it works. So you say I'm scanning. So I found him. It says Kaprov Denis, his ID, city Moscow. So now I have a few choices what I can do. One option, if in the country where we're buying a product, they have QR codes. For example, in Russia, they have QR codes in the check. In US, they don't have. In some other countries, they have. It's all different. And we solve this issue in both ways. Let's say the easiest way. For example, in Russia, if you scan the QR code is connected to tax authorities, and inside the QR code, we know all the products that were just purchased. So I'll show you. Look, let's say I go for options, scan the QR code. So we go scan QR code. I'm scanning the QR code. And we have a special button so it can navigate much better and focus the camera. So let's say I scan the QR code. Let's see if we'll find. Oh, it found. It shows that the bill, this is just a test bill. We bought something, found 6,140, and it shows US dollars. Yeah, it shows the cashback amount that would be paid. So me as a business, I see if I confirm send, now the client will get cashback as I set up in my program, 10%, right? So he'll get 409 kicks from my account. So, and let's say, and it's automatic, so I'll show you. And let's say the business doesn't have a QR code, but I mean the check doesn't have a QR code. There is another section. You can click, take a photo of the receipt. So we're taking a photo. Let's say I do like this. So I took a picture. Okay. So you see, our scanner can still read the price. I just took a picture and he knows the number. But if I want to change it, I can manually change it. Let's say I can put, let me put, I don't know, $140, okay? Let's have a bill. It shows right away that cashback would be 9.43 kicks. So 10%, this is how much money, how many kicks would be deducted from my business account and would be transferred instantly to Dennis, to the client, right? And I can add extra pictures if I want to. Let's say I can take a picture of him with Svetlana. Can you bring us flowers, please, one more time? So I'll show you, for example. And each business can do it if they want to, or the user can do it himself later. But I'll just show you how it looks like. 1 second, she brings flowers. Yeah, it doesn't matter, just bring, she has here. So let's say, okay, I think picture without a girl because your wife would kill you. Yeah, so let's say the business, I take a picture of him, right? So it's good. He's gonna get divorced today, I feel. I'm dead. Yeah, he's dead, yeah. So we have this, and now it's already the picture here. So once I confirm, I do send, what happens next? It says, congratulations. So now in the social network, we're gonna have a post. We'll show you. It appears like within a minute. So everyone can see, like because Sessia, you can see, right? This one is also like a social network. They see this one, they see this. And in the social network, after you buy anything you buy, all your friends and all your followers who signed up on you, who follow you, like on Instagram, right? If you're followers, you can have a private account, you can have a public account. So all your followers can see it. So here in the social network, all your followers can see your check. So what you just purchased. So it means, what does it mean? It means that the business, me as a flower store, I just advertised my flower store to all his friends, to all his followers, and I didn't pay any money for advertisement. I just paid cashback, which you could call it advertisement money, but I paid cashback not to middlemen or marketing agencies. It's very important, guys. I paid cashback to my client, right, who is more happy. And now look, in the social network, the post came out automatically, right, instantly. So you can see Dennis, and you see the check, and you can see his picture. And if the business, they can also set up a nice, beautiful banner. Like here, you see I have Seshu banner, I bought something. So you can set up and put a banner, so all your businesses, all your clients see this post. And look what happens next. It says he received cashback, 9.33 kicks, which is equivalent to, I don't know, 14 US bucks, US dollars. So you see, and now what happens? And now blockchain comes in. First of all, of course, the cashback is in cryptocurrency, in kicks, which is based on blockchain platform, right? And now the second part of blockchain comes here too. You see, in my session, I see him because I follow Dennis, so I can see on my session, my wall, his check. So if I put a like, the system remembers through blockchain. But I have seen this check and I have put like. If I did like this, like I scrolled, system remembers, that's number 2. If I go inside his post, system remembers. If I write a comment, let's say I write a comment. I can go to write a comment. I can say, nice flowers, hopefully for your wife. Maybe for your wife. And I sent, right? So you see the comment came out, or I deleted comment. Hello. Connection. Oh, my. So the comments come here, and you can see it here, right? And the comments, the way they work, they're also like on blockchain. It means that you cannot delete comments, but you can hide the comment. Let's say the business doesn't want to, they can just hide the comment. And, but if someone wants to open it up back, they can have it, because we're saying, guys, it's all open, it's all transparent. So that's one of the things, right? So you can see like different purchases here. I can go and see all the communities I have within my, let's look if we have any other businesses here. Let me go to user version. And you can see like here I bought kicks. Even when I bought kicks, still the post came out, and you can see, right, all the kicks we have here. You can click on it, see the check. So it's kind of very easy. Here we can see it all too. Different posts that come out, it's all here. You see, like, and businesses can put their own news. They can put anything they want. We even put our news, like Sessia. So imagine as a business now, if a customer bought anything from us, from my flower store, I can put my own post, like I could do on Instagram, right? And he's automatically signed up on my post. Of course, if he wants to, he can sign back out from me, but at least he would see what's happening with my business, right? So let's go to next slide. We'll show you what we have. So we showed you how it works, building smart scanner. You see the example of the post again, right? So you understand what the post means. Post means we're creating a new innovative approach to advertisement. So let's say me as a business, right? Let's say I'm a flower store, I'm a startup business, and I just opened my flowers. All day I'm worrying about operating my flower store. Trust me, I don't have even much money for advertisement. Even if I have money or budget, I need experience. I need like to know how to set up my advertisement on Facebook account. I need to do it on Instagram. I need content. I need good pictures. I need someone to write all that stuff, right? So, and plus I need to pay for advertisement. Once I pay for advertisement, advertisement happens after I expect clients to come. In our case, it's a bit different. You paying directly to your customer, his cashback, the advertisement happens, and after all his friends, all his followers who have seen that post that he has bought flowers, in future, when they come to your store physically or online and they buy something, our system through blockchain remembers that they have seen it first because of him. and he will get kickback. Remember I told you about kickback? So he will receive kickback from the check of his friends, which is like a mind-blowing thing, right? So it means he's getting paid because it's his referral. But usually, you know, like the loyalty programs and referral programs, like millions of them. The problem, they always ask you, send a referral link to your friend, and once he comes, he buys, we'll pay you $50 or whatever, right? Here, you're not sending anything to your friend. You're just buying yourself, all your friends see it automatically. If they like it or they buy it in future, you get paid for it, lifetime, as long as they buy in that store. In some places, they would buy stuff, you would put a like, and if you buy in the same store, they would get kickbacks. So the business, I'll go back to this kickback page. So let's go here, we'll go here, we'll go kickback. Cashback, kickback. So let's say you can do 2 levels. If you want his friend of his friend to also get paid, you can do 2 levels, you can do 1 level, up to 5 levels. We're allowing businesses to build it. And in this case, let's say it's 10%, right? So it means, let's say I went to a burger place in New York. I paid for my burger, let's say, I don't know, $100, for example, expensive gold burger, right? And so $100 came out in the check, or my friend see that Narek is in New York, he just bought the burgers for $100. He put like, because you cannot not like $100 burger. And then in future, he goes to New York in the same burger place, and he buys his burger, let's say $100, right? So it means he'll get his cash back, but I will get, in Moscow, because I already returned from New York, I will get my kickback from the burger place, which is very important. So it means I'm getting paid because he flew to New York to a burger place, ate in the same place. But why did he go to that burger place at first place? Because he knows that I've been there and he trusts my opinion because I'm his friend. And in the comments, I didn't write bad things about the burger place. I said great burgers, for example, right? So now it's fair. The burger place got a new real client, and he paid kickback to me only after he came to a burger place and only after he paid money. So you're not paying for advertisement before, you're paying advertisement after it really happened and after the client came and paid money. So I get my kickback, which is fair for me. I am happy, excited. I would put a like on his post because I just made some money, right? And that can be done with any industry, like hair salon, beauty salon. It can be like, I don't know, stores, restaurants, hotels, like any, even business to business, anything that comes to your mind. You buy a ticket to your airplane, all your friends see that you're flying somewhere. You bought a vacation to some city or Maldives, for example, your friends see the hotel, and if in future they stay in the same hotel, you would get some kickbacks, right? Because now lots of hotels not too happy because they're paying huge percentages to other kind of middle companies. And now your clients can buy directly through Sessia your products, and you just pay your clients a loyalty program. And one important thing, it's global. It's instant because it's cryptocurrency, right? If not, let's say we wouldn't have cryptocurrency. Why we got so excited when all this crypto world starts happening, right? Because imagine I got the same case study. The burger place, we went to different burger place. In New York, it's $10. Only $10 the burger, right? So the cashback is 10%. And kickback is 10%. So it means he buys his burger, he gets cashback 10%, $1, right? And I put like, and in future I go to the same burger place, I buy for $10, I get my cashback for $1, and now he needs to get his kickback from me, $1, right? How a New York burger place is gonna send him $1 to Moscow, or to Africa, or to India, doesn't matter, to any country? $1. They cannot technically do it. None of it, like Chase or Capital One Bank, is going to do it. Even if they do it, like even service like Western Union, they cost much more. It might cost you $20, might cost you, I don't know, $30 to instantly send the money, right? And it might take a few days. But with cryptocurrency, which is crazy, it's instant and almost free transaction, almost free, right? I mean, it's just the platform on which we're building it, it's going to be like almost free. It requires some small percentage, but it's something small, no one is going to even notice. So you realize, right, how with cryptocurrency thing that happened allows us to scale at crazy speed and to be globally and to help small and medium-sized businesses in particular to expand their businesses to global reach and pay their customers back, their cashback. So that's a very important thing we want to mention. Next thing now, clients, very important. Dennis will show you. You get your cashbacks and kickbacks, like your kicks on your wallet. So inside Sessia, you already have like your wallet, so you can see here.
Yes, I click when I click withdraw.
So you look, he has 12.83 kicks, right? Which is equivalent to multiply by 1.5. So let's say it's about $20 US. So this is his cryptocurrency in the wallet. He can withdraw if he wants to his debit card, to his bank account. This is the options. He just clicks withdraw.
When I choose.
This is the, yeah, he has options. He has bank card. Wait, he can go to payments wallet. He can do Ethereum transfer. He can do another cryptocurrency or to his Kicks wallet. So let's say he goes to bank card. I think wife is calling because she saw the post that you with a girl taking flowers. So yeah, now he's on a page where he needs to put his bank details so he can withdraw the money. So he just bank card.
Already added.
He already added his bank card. He puts the amount. 10 kicks.
Continue.
Save. Wait, so people can see it. Okay, payout transaction added to queue. So he's in. Okay, so he can. No, it's fine. So people understood. So he paid out, right? He can withdraw money. So what you can do with your kicks? One thing you can do with kicks, you can go to a marketplace, Sessia marketplace, and buy any product you want if the business accepts kicks. Because some businesses would say, oh guys, cryptocurrency is volatile, we're not ready yet. It's their decision, right? We're not forcing anyone. But if business is smart and they would accept kicks from day one, they would get access to blockchain community, to us who support all that stuff, right? But let's say business accepts. You can use it to pay for any product. If business doesn't accept, you can still buy products of business by using your normal, usual approaches, debit card, bank transfer. Second thing what you can do with kicks, you can transfer to each other, to your friend, to your mom, to another country, instantly, almost absolutely for free, almost, yeah? First thing you can do with kicks, you can withdraw them, like we showed you how you withdraw them. So it's very convenient way how you withdraw your kicks to your fiat money, right? So you kind of convert, but of course there's a commission. What's the commission we have now? 3.5%. So if you want to withdraw your cryptocurrency, your kicks, because it's your electronic wallet, right? So your withdrawing is like a direct deposit. So you're converting your cryptocurrency to your fiat money. We take 3.5% as of now, and you get real money, US dollars, rubles, or euro, whatever you want, right? Any currency your bank card is built on, you would get in your local currency the money. So this already ready, and it works, and we've already tested it for 2 years on my businesses, and we paid these cashbacks. Let's see what else we have. So this one I show. Okay, so guys, what special about Sessia, right? One thing we've really done. In one mobile app, we have built 6 products in one place. That's why it's difficult sometimes to explain Sessia in a very quick, simple language, right? Because there is so much inside. It's like a full word. Like we have like 40 very talented developers team sitting in the Moscow office. And of course, guys are very strong, very intelligent, and they're really, like you feel we have a real team here. And then it's like, he's of course like managing all the guys. And so what we have done, so we have Sessia SMM. What does it mean, Sessia SMM? So first of all, it's a new way of advertisement. And in future, Sessia would even offer businesses to help them to make their own posts, to help them to make better pictures, to write the content for them for extra money. We could also do that. But the main idea that Sessia is bringing to the world a new way of advertisement, that no one has done it before. So this is a new way the product's gonna be advertised. This is a way that now, through Sessia loyalty program, it's another product that businesses can very easily, in less than 5 minutes, set up their loyalty program without calling anyone, without paying anything. It's for free, right? How we make money? We make money from commission from cashback. So everything I told you so far, it's all free. But the way we make money, let's say the commission, let's say cashback is 10%, so we would keep 20% from the cashback. So for example, if my bill is $10, the business is paying 10% together with kickback, 10% in total. So it means it would be out of $10, $1. So from $1, we keep our commission $20. Not $20, 20 cents from $1, right? I think it's fair because we're giving all this thing for free, and we're not keeping this money from the business, we're keeping it from clients, and client kind of shouldn't care much because before he didn't get paid anything. But because of Seshu, now he's going to get paid. If you, let's say, go to cinema, you watch a movie, let's say you watched Avengers, now Avengers 2 is coming out, none of your friends know about it, right? Unless you take a picture, you post it somewhere, and they know. But imagine the moment you buy your ticket, your friends know right away. You don't even need to bother to tell them. And of course, it gets you more engaged with your friends, with your followers, and you get your cash back. And after they come to watch Avengers in the same cinema place, you'll get kickback from the bill, which is like very fair. So it's one of the best ways and most efficient way for advertisement. Why? Because it's 100% return. 100%. None other advertisement channels can give you 100% return on every dollar spent on advertisement. Here it's 100% because you pay only after the kickback, you pay only after client came, he paid, that's it. So next product is Seshu Pay. It's already explained you how it works. We give a crypto merchant account. Maybe in future it also help to give a payment merchant account like with normal cards. And also we can integrate existing payment system of any business to our system so he can receive money directly through Sessia to their bank account. So that's Seshu Pay product. Next product, Seshu CRM. We give businesses a full CRM system. Like, you know, company Salesforce, right? They have, of course, crazy CRMs. And we give also a CRM. Everything you see on mobile, you can use on a desktop version. I don't think you can use on a laptop. No, you cannot use on a iPad, but you can use on a computer, like a full CRM system, bigger screen, more information there, right? But again, our focus is mobile. We're very strong at mobile. And CRM is always going to develop and develop. But for business, again, he can see all his client data. He can see what his client's doing. He can put different levels of his clients, VIP client, non-VIP client. There's like a bunch of functions that the Seshu CRM provides to business, again, for free. For free, no monthly payments, no $1 a month, no $10 a month, absolutely free. Seshu Market, so it's our next product, Seshu Marketplace, because every business who goes into Seshu, they appear in the marketplace right away. After we approve it, maybe in future we'll find a way how to make it even instantly almost, right? But as of now, we want to check the quality of the businesses. We really take seriously that part. So after we check it, and we can ask more information for business, depending how much more functions he's doing. So that's Seshu Market. And it's going to be more, we connect more businesses, etc. Next one is also Seshu Logistics. So we offer businesses to set up their logistics because we already integrated, let's say, with DHL, FedEx, UPS, Dimex. Like in each country, we're going to integrate. And there's not a simple integration process, right? I mean, a small or medium-sized business, first of all, they don't have time because sometimes when we were integrating with DHL, it took us like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks discussion, our programmers with varied programmers in Europe. So if I don't imagine how a flower store would be automatically integrated with DHL, right? If they're not automatically integrated, it means they need to always print, fill out manually. But imagine with our system, it's all automatic. So your client can go inside Seshu, go to your flower store, buy your flowers. It will tell him how much is the shipping, how long would it take because we integrated, let's say, FedEx, UPS. So he says he pays that. Seshu gets the money for the shipment after we pay them. But the business is not bothered. And the client sees the tracking number right away in Seshu. He can see the tracking number. And the business is not worried. And business only knows that for 5 p.m. he needs to prepare the flowers because FedEx is coming to pick up. And he can decide let's say it's a coffee place where coffee might get cold, and he can set up within Sessia that he's ready to sell coffee, delivery coffee, within 300 meters of his business, or 3 kilometers or 10 kilometers, right? So these are the 6 products we have in one product. It's all here in Sessia, right? And they're all working. They're working fine. They're testing. They're getting better and better. So for us, March was a very important month, because March is a month when, you know, we go from being a product company to being a real company. Because now we took our head of sales team is sitting in New York, in Manhattan. We took an office in New York. We already have about, I think, 4 or 5 guys who is in the sales team. And we're building a top-down approach, how we work. And these guys are very strong guys, super talented. And what they do, they focus on Soho area now in New York. So they go to and meet businesses. They call businesses, they make meetings, like the normal way they know their job, how to do. They can even teach me how to do it. So they go, they meet, they explain to business, look how Sessia is going to help you. We have some promotions, so download it. They help them download, they help them download their menu if it's a big menu. So they already have a client. So for example, so the sales force started working in New York on the 11th of March, so 2 weeks ago. So I'll show you, if you go to Sessia, I go to store, right? I can even see their stores. Oh, you can see, for example, Vaza Sushi, I don't know. So you can see, we already uploaded their menu, so you can see what dishes we have. Miso soup, since here we didn't put pictures yet, let's check this one. So you go to Unico, it's some place, you can see its categories, Italian breakfast, you click on Italian breakfast, and you see the category. If you see this box, it means they didn't upload the picture yet. So you can see, you can buy it right away. Or you can buy, and they can already give you cashbacks with restaurants. What else they have? They have, like, let's say yoga. Oh, it's cool. So let's say you have yoga, you can buy a free month, 1 month. Do you want a 1 month yoga application? 125 bucks you can buy. So your friends would see that you guys doing yoga now, right? And it's quite, and if they like it, you can in the comments, the yoga business gets real advertisement to all your friends, right? And he would go, and if I would put like and I would go do my yoga, all my friends would know it, it might get viral, and after my friend would get paid kickbacks, right, because of me. So you see, like, and the guys in New York, they're signing up, so we decided to really focus on New York area as of March, as of April, because New York is important. And we're going from store to store very aggressively, and depending on our crowdfunding results, we're gonna decide how aggressive we're gonna go on marketing, right? Next approach we have, it's called bottom-up approach. It's where we kind of hiring models like Sessia models, girls who are like 180 meters tall, and we give them budget, we give them monthly budget, and they go to these businesses and they eat using our money. Let's say they take a coffee for 10 bucks, and when she takes the coffee, what she does, at the end of the day, she does like this. She asks, oh, I want to scan my QR code. But business would say, what do you mean? What is this QR code? She says, it's Sessia. You don't have Sessia? All of us, we use Sessia, or me and all my girlfriends. So download Sessia. So the business, let's say we don't download. Next day, another model goes in, and then another one, and then another one. And when you say a model coming in and tall, she's tall, and you know it's a model, right? She's trendy, latest technologies. First of all, it's for us, it's like an advertisement because we get associations, right, with them. And second of all, usually it's difficult to tell them no, because you think, oh, this girl knows what she's talking about. So once she asks, and after business downloads, we send even more, because the more models we send, the more cashbacks we're going to demand, right? So let's say the business is a bit greedy, they pay only 5% cashback. Of course, we would like business to pay more cashbacks to their clients, right? So, and she can say, oh, why are you paying 5%? The next door restaurant is paying 10%. So, so this is like only, I'm telling you, 2 of our 10 strategies on marketing, how we doing it, right? So top-bottom approach and bottom-up approach. And we have also middle approaches, standard advertisement approaches. So this is just what's happening in New York. We already took an office in Ho Chi Minh in Vietnam. It's starting May 1. We already, I think from May, we start in Taiwan as well, and Hong Kong. And Russia, obviously. So again, depends on the crowdfunding results, we're going to decide how many countries we can work in parallel. We can work in like any country we want, right? But when you really want to go aggressively. So what we did last year, because we really wanted to understand how cryptocurrencies work, what is smart contract, all that stuff. We wanted to do it ourselves. And our guys really figured out how it all works. So last year we decided to do first round only for our existing clients from my other businesses. So we told them, guys, look, you know Seshu already, you're using it, you trust us, you trust our businesses, the quality of products of our businesses. Let's do buy tokens. Buy tokens which you can already use in the business, right? Because they buy kicks, they can already use them inside Sessia. They can already buy, you even buy today, even on crowdfunding stage, you can already spend it on a yoga place, the same moment, right? So, and they trusted us, so 2,200 buyers bought our kicks. So 2,200 people bought. It was 2,700 transactions. And here's our wallet that you can check the transactions happened, right? It was last year. We even put, it ends on A8, but it was done on ERC20 on Ethereum platform. So you can check, this was last year. So we successfully closed $3 million. And we issued 5,300,000 kicks. And now we're on the second stage. Oh, this girl you just see on picture, it's Sessia, right? So you'll see Sessia in a lot of places with our image. Any place you'll see a girl with a black leather, how you call it, skirt, and a white shirt with tips and black glasses. And here, this would be like Sessia image that we're pushing. And in any events, any conferences we do, we always have our promo models were always dressed like Sessia, and lots of pictures you'll see. So now we're on the second stage. We already, last year, the price per one kicks was on average 70 cents. Now second round, and it's now open round for everyone, not only our existing customers. Anyone can participate. So it's already $1.5 per kicks, right? Why? So I think it's fair that the guys from last year, they double their money because they kind of, I don't know, trusted me, trusted our businesses, and trusted our team, so it's fair for them to make some money. So now we're on second round, and we, in total, we're gonna have 100 million kicks, so 5.3 million already given out, and 94 is still there. So we have minimum cap of $5 million, maximum we're raising $50 million. And we already have the first fund from Hong Kong, it's called Ember AI, because I just started road shows. So they right away invested $1.2 million to buy kicks, right? So we have them, and so and we're just starting. We're just gonna start meet funds, and the community is getting in place. So the maximum cap is 50 mil. So let's say if we close round only on 5. So if it's 5, it means we're gonna focus on US, Canada, Vietnam, Taiwan, maybe Korea, right? So Korea also a very important market for us. If we raise another 5, so in total 10, we can go Japan, we can go one European country. If we raise, let's say 50, we can be right away, in the same moment, working in 10 to 15 to 20 countries at the same moment. So the money is not for programmers because Sessia is already a profitable project. I'll show you the numbers. Because when we started in 2017, the first company, again, it's our business that joined, it's Binghan, right? And it's a 30-year-old company. It's a huge company. Its revenues is in hundreds of millions of dollars per year. So we took its division of Russia and CSI countries, and the turnover that went through Sessia, so it means that clients of Binghan downloaded Sessia and used it to pay and buy products of Binghan, right? Of this company. So the transaction turnovers went through Sessia in 2017, and imagine how it was just, Sessia didn't even have like 80% of what it has today, but it was just a new startup with lots of mistakes. So $6 million went through, and of course the business, it's in direct selling business, so it pays cashbacks and kickbacks. They're very good at it to their customers. So they paid $1.2 million in cashback rewards through Sessia. So it means the users, the clients of Binghan, they've withdrawn from Sessia the way we showed you on their card, on their bank account, $1.2 million in 2017. And we make our commission 20%. right? So our commission out of 1.2 is 240,000 US dollars. We already, our real revenue in 2017. Imagine a startup project, a mobile app. Some mobile apps never even get profitable. Ours became profitable right away in 2017. After, not profitable, a positive revenue, right? I mean, it's like 240,000 we did in revenue. And after 2018, we did a turnover because I added 2 more of our businesses from Freedom Group. And with the coffee project, and it says 10 restaurants, and it is sells coffee online. And we also add a Vision. It's a pharmaceutical company with cosmetics, and we have a factory in France. So all these 3 businesses only in 2018 gave us turnover of 30 million US dollars. Again, went through Sessia. In total, that gave us 150,000 users. So all these 3 businesses in total have 500,000 clients. So out of 500,000 clients, 150,000 already downloaded Sessia. Today, the number is already 171,000, right? So we already downloaded Sessia and we're using. So 7 million was paid in cashbacks. 1.4 million was already our revenue, which is like allows us to become a profitable company. And 2019, we expect this year, because now we have a New York team, we have Vietnam team, and we're getting in Taiwan and all these countries, so we're getting real businesses. I mean, because before it was only my businesses. Now we're getting new other businesses to download Sessia, start using it. And of course, a smart business is motivated to tell their clients to download Sessia. Because if I'm a restaurant owner and my client comes, I can not tell him about Sessia, but why wouldn't I do? If I downloaded Sessia, I want to use Sessia, I'm motivated to tell my customer, guys, do you want a 10% cashback? You say, why not? What should I do? Fill out some application? People don't like doing it. I tell them, oh, just download. It's a new cool new social network. Download and you'll get 10%. And your friends will see your check. And if your friends come here, buy something, you'll get cashback again. Kickback, right? I mean, why not? It's free, no risk. If you don't like it, just you can delete the app. Simple as that. So business is motivated to tell their own customers to download and download. So customers get, because they get engaged with their customers and their existing customers, we bring them lots of new customers, right? So that's why we expect by end of this year that our revenue, not revenue, but turnover through Sessia would increase to 150 million US dollars. Average cashback we estimate would be paid 10%. So $15 million would be paid in cashbacks, and our commission 20%, so we'll be making 3 million US dollars already by end of this year, right? And one very important thing to understand is that business, each time when they buy Kicks, they top up their account. It means they're coming and they're buying our tokens, right? The tokens, once they're listed, they're going to have a market value. So imagine the demand that comes each time from business to our tokens. It's a huge demand. So if this type of money enters the crypto world, and this, what Sessia is doing, we're bringing really new clients, new businesses to our crypto world from here, which like makes total sense. We're going to really have a huge contribution to blockchain community, because we're bringing in people who have no idea what is a crypto, who don't have a wallet. We're giving them a super easy way to have their own, because once he downloads Sessia user, they have their crypto wallet right away, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we build their crypto wallet. We have our private keys. So he has right away an account. But if he wants, he can change his wallet within Sessia, and he has his private key, so we don't even keep it, right? It's his decision. But to not, if he has no idea how to even go to my Ethereum wallet or to any other platform to create his own wallet, we do it right away once he's registered. Automatically, he has his wallet. He can already use it the same moment, right? So very easy way. So imagine how many new users we will bring to this world. And we're very proud of it, and team is very proud, just because it's going to be huge contribution. So let me show you our team, whom we have. It's just some of the people, because, you know, lots of our programmers, developers, not too open people, right? They don't like pictures. Even we found the most brave guys, so the bravest ones came to our photo shooting. So we did a photo shooting, and it happened to be very, very creative guys when they saw camera. So they brought their stuff, and it was a fun day down there. So Dennis is our executive director. Also, we have our CEO. He is now in New York, Desmond Liu. We have Vlad Serduk. He's our project manager. Our head of sales is also in New York. His name is Ivan. So he's very with our sales team. We have our Svetlana. She's always with us, our Seshu model. Alexander Parinov, right? He's our lead programmer. Dmitry Lastov. So Andrei Lisev, he's a guy who is like creating all the content that you guys read. So, and of course, they all have very many departments with their own team. So just for example, few of the guys. Some of the team members, we're moving to New York. So for example, Denis Berezin, he's, I don't know, what he does with Android is just a magic for us, right?
Android and iOS.
And iOS, he's good at both, but Roman Smirnov, he's more focused on iOS, and Denis more focused on Android, and he's moving to New York. We're just working on the visa things. But I mean, our iOS is like crazy, flying. Android and iOS is also very good. So they always like developing. Mobile app is takes a very small space in your mobile space, yeah. Storage, how much weight?
On Android, it's about 7 megabytes.
Yeah, 7 всего? 7 megabytes? On Android.
On Android.
Okay, so then it's a business version or user version?
Одинаково.
Yeah, okay, so...
Она это
7 мегабит.
Мегабайт, да.
Okay, so the weight of...
35.
So on Android, the weight of Sessia is, imagine, 7 megabytes, right? And iOS is a bit more, it's going to be more optimized, but it's 45 megabytes. So as you understand, for something like this, and we have 6 products inside one, and it's only 7 megabytes, it's crazy, guys. Like, I mean, the guys are very, very impressive. The more and more I know them, the more impressed I am. So we have guys of support, because support is very important. I can show you how it works if you show my screen. So for example, as a client, I can come here, and you see I have this button here. I go support. Oh, my battery's dying. So I go support, and let's have a question. Order payment issue, shipment issue, Sessia's call problem, whatever. So I come here, and I can write like away a message. Let's say message, I don't know, where is my product? Where is my product? For example, I bought something, and I can write directly through the system to the flower store. Remember the Lita flowers we created? So let's say the customer bought a flower, and the flower didn't come on time. He can come inside Sessia, and he writes directly to Lita flowers. And the Lita flowers in the business version, they see in the support that customer wrote something, and he goes to his business version, the business, and answers to the client like here, and they talk like messenger. So imagine how convenient, only because of this function, Sessia's support is for business to talk to their customers, right? And customer doesn't need to go on website to look up for the number of a business, to call, wait online. He just writes here. And why it's for business very easy? Because once customer writes here, he already knows all the data about this customer. He knows his ID. He doesn't need to ask, what's your name, what's that, because he already sees it, right? He has him in the database. So, and that can work on lots of stuff. So, in very short, I mean, 1 hour. You are very careful listeners. Yeah, time flew. Sorry, guys. When I start, I cannot stop. It just, Sessia, imagine, we were doing this with our team for 3 years, and now we have a chance to tell it to someone, and you are with someone, so of course, we're very, very excited, because we're going to tell a lot more, right, in the next, I don't know, forever, about the things we create, the things we do, and you know, like lots of crazy good ideas exist on the market, on the IT market, but they all have problem with users. To get the first users is the most difficult thing. In our case, we got lucky with my other businesses that we have experimented, we tested, they survived, they didn't stop buying our products, because of course it's a difficult product process with lots of mistakes on the way, with millions of bugs, and we fixed them all, right? And now we have a good product that our team feels very proud of. And now we're going to already for real other businesses, for more businesses that are in the world whom we're going to really help. And I believe if we focus on small, medium-sized businesses, the big guys will come after themselves, right? I mean, companies like Starbucks, we're not even having our plans to go and talk to them, tell them, Starbucks, if Starbucks see that all small coffee shops near them start using Sessia and the clients like this stuff and they're going and getting their cashback, clients will come to Starbucks themselves and say, guys, why are you not paying? Everyone is paying. And not even for cashback purpose, it's just fun, right? I mean, I bought a coffee, I don't mind my friends to know that I'm at Starbucks last year, so you understand. Because the business is in 15 countries, right? I travel so much. Like I was like 194 flights. And imagine I go to that restaurant, I go to that restaurant, I sleep in that hotel, I use that airline, and none of my friends, none of my followers know about where is Narek, what is he doing, what is he eating. And I have no time to take a picture myself, post on Facebook, or some people have time, I just quite busy, but if I eat, I always have to pay the bill, right? I mean, you have no choice. You cannot, even if you don't have time, you cannot run away. So you still wait the waiter to bring the bill, you pay the bill. So in this case, if I have to do it anyway, and when I pay the bill, the post happens automatically and my friends see it, and some of them would write, oh, Narek, how's Hong Kong, how's Vietnam, how's that? So it like makes me engage more with my friends, right? If I'm buying something I don't want my friends to know, of course I'm just not giving QR code. So I just pay, but the post will not happen. It's my decision, I'm the client, right? But I'm not gonna get the cashback, which is quite fair because the advertisement didn't happen for the business. So I guess we would go for questions and answers because Dennis, he has some of questions that we collected from you and we can answer. Ну, ты тогда на русском говори, будет переводить. So, for example, let me read the question and there's many questions, but...
Ну, это странный первый вопрос, какие преимущества, уже все понятно.
Okay, so what are the advantages? I think I already explained. Do you have a support system? Yeah, we have each business gets their own support system so they can directly communicate. And we have our Sessia support as well. So any problems with Sessia for users and for businesses, we answer. What is the price of kicks? No, I already said. Сколько стоит пользоваться? How much will price Sessia? In US it works, yes. The question is like Dennis will answer. iPhone version, is it going to be faster than Android or?
Значит, версия на iPhone
Well, actually, the iPhone version
немного отстает от версии на Android,
is
но
not
мы прикладываем все усилия, чтобы
up to date as the Android version, but we're doing our best to update it and to improve it. Different functionality.
Ничего не мешает, чтобы открывать бизнесы на iPhone.
So you may start your business using iPhone.
Потом, есть ли опция оплаты и рекламы внутри приложения? So is there an option to pay to do advertised posts? That's a question.
Да, значит, у компании есть своя лента,
соответственно, все
пользователи
компании
будут видеть
will
посты
see
компании.
the company's posts that it's publishing.
Соответственно, когда у нас будет много компаний,
So when we'll have lots of companies,
скорее всего, мы будем развивать еще дополнительные
develop
линейки продвижения
additional
компании.
lines of companies advertisement.
Киксами можно оплатить покупку, которые окей. Такси будут ли подключены Uber, Lyft, Juno? The question is like, is taxi companies gonna be signed up like Lyft, Uber, Juno? I don't know if they want to, they can use, and each time you pay for Uber, a post will come out and your friends will see that you just took an Uber, right? I mean, again, these are giant companies, right? So our goal is not to go after them. We believe that they will come to Sessia once Sessia proves that it deserves for this type of guys to come after us and to work with us. If we help small and medium size, I don't see why not Uber or Lyft would not also pay back cashbacks and kickbacks to their customers. We're kind of doing it to the drivers. We have referral programs, I think one level, but with our case it's a bit different, right? It's like a social market with a cashback. It's like a whole world, like what I explained in 1 hour. Нужно ли платить налог? Do we have to pay tax from kicks? We're getting legal opinions in each country. Again, it all depends. In some countries, you get a cashback. You don't need to even declare it. depends. If it's like you made $100 cashback in a month, in some countries you don't need even to declare. In some place, even if it's $10,000 of cashbacks or kickbacks you made, you don't need to. In some countries you need to declare and pay some taxes. It depends on each country, right? And on the amount, how significant, how big is your total cashbacks or kickbacks received in a year time. But don't worry, we're gonna guide you through this. I mean, each market we enter, obviously we ask the legals. So far in US, because we already started US, so we don't see any problems. None of the legal or tax advisors told me that there is any issues with this. Okay, so I think we have a key question, because there's many questions, but we're reading them. I believe I already answered more of them.
Are there any questions left?
Yeah, it's a question. There's more questions came out during. Let me open and see what you guys are asking. Does the referrer receive cashback during his whole life, or is it? Yes, Marina like is asking if referral receives his cashbacks or kickbacks during whole life. Yes, he receives as long as the store is paying them. Let's say the business can, at some moment, they might stop paying cashbacks or they might stop paying kickbacks, right? It's their decision. We cannot, and it's not our goal to force them. It's their decision. So if a business, as long as a business is paying, you're gonna always get it. I mean, if a business is not paying anymore, you're not getting, right? I mean, just depends on each business. But our system is set up in a way that you should get lifetime. Next question, again from Marina, does a business application have a language selection function or only? Yes, so we can select languages, and we have already 15 languages, but they're all like kind of like this. But the very good language, it's English and Russian, because that's what we know ourselves and we test it. And Vietnamese is also in a very good quality. Other languages, once we start, like, you know, clients tell us, and we get the local people to look at the app languages, and they fix it very fast. So to fix or to bring a new language to Sessia, I don't know, сколько новый язык подключить? Неделя?
Да какая неделя?
Well, it will take several minutes to upload a new language.
For us to integrate new language, it's like a few minutes if everything is translated, right? Yeah.
Быстро переведет.
If a translator is fast and very good quality, to put inside Sessia the new language is like a few minutes work. So each new country we go and we focus, we're going to make sure we have top translators and they check. And if there's some mistakes, usually clients tell you about it anyway. Okay, long question. Comes from Dustin. After Kickstart trading on the exchanges, would there still be an option to buy kicks in WAP? Yes, yes. If once the kicks are trading on the exchange, you can still buy. We're going to be integrated with exchanges. We're working with few exchanges right now. It's quite confidential. We cannot, I don't know, I have no secrets, but exchanges, they don't allow us to say with them, because otherwise they would tell us no. But yeah, the exchanges we're working, and one of our criteria that we're asking is important that it's very integrated with our mobile app, and they can easily buy inside our mobile app the kicks. And plus, don't forget, the company Sessia, we also have our own kicks, like reserves, right? Out of 100 mil, we have 50 million in reserves or more. So we can directly sell it to business, take the money, and go on exchange ourselves and buy the kicks from exchange. So we have few solutions how to get this done. But the most important thing, we're doing it in a way that is super convenient for users and for business users as well. Because if you tell a business, go on exchange, sign up, go for KYC process, buy kicks, they will go crazy. We're not going to do it. But the KYC process, they pass inside Sessia. They send us their legal docs, they send a picture of the certificates, etc. Right? So it's a very simple way, and our after-sale support team helps the businesses to do all this stuff. Does it mean that the dollar amount of cash will? Yeah, dollar amount would fluctuate, of course. Yeah. Oh, that's it. I have only these questions here from Alona. Okay, I think. Yeah, guys, thank you very much again for your time. So I guess we're going to have a recording. It was very helpful. Thank you for all the team who is in this room helping us to organize this. And of course to Sessia and for Dennis. And big thank you, of course, to the developers team, because these guys are doing magic. I mean, imagine if we would be building this in San Francisco, right? I mean, I don't believe we would make it better, even if we would have a top programmers in San Francisco, but it would definitely be 4 times more expensive. But in Russia, we have different salaries, and our guys, of course, now they well deserve and will get very bonuses as well. But they did a great job, right? And and they have tasks to build and do for the next 2 years. Trust me, it doesn't mean they did it and no more work. They're like, if you ask how many, сколько задач в неделю закрывается примерно?
Have to close approximately 50
about 50 things they do. Even if you take Sessia, how many pages we have? Like, you know, mobile apps usually have, I don't know.
2000 страниц примерно.
Sessia? Already, but and the functioning pages about like even 84 like different functioning pages. So I mean, we just work on it. The project is super important for us. We are scaling. We're on a crowdfunding stage. So if you're interested, you also join. You can buy kicks today, and you can use them in the whatever businesses sign up in your country, in your city. You can already buy anything down there, or if you buy even kicks, you can also withdraw them to convert it back to fiat, right? So you have that option as well. So we're not a company who is saying, give us money and we'll build the product. We build the product already. And lots of companies, lots of funds, and whomever I'm talking, they saying, Narek, it's probably one of the most mature projects we have seen in blockchain community. So we really like it, right? And we like the design, we like the simplicity. We like the way we work, the speed, phase that we're moving. We like that we have understanding of how world works in terms of global level, and we believe that we can, it's a very scalable project that can scale very fast. And it's something I want to use myself, right? I want to like just use it. I want to share. I believe that Sessia would make the world more transparent, because lots of IT projects already made the world better, more cost effective, and we will bring the world more transparency. It's the next level of transparency we're bringing with less secrets. People get inside each other's checks, inside each other's lives. The business, we teach business and give them tools to make their work harder for them, to work harder with their clients, to love their clients more, and to really get their clients more engaged and retained, and lots of new tools, so less businesses fail, right? And more businesses succeed. That's our goal. So guys, I'm Narek. Dennis, thank you very much for your time. Hopefully it was very helpful and useful for you. Bye-bye.